You're right, everyone. I just want to speak about perseverance when it comes to COPD. I think it's a very important skill, if you want to call it that, because some days are good and some days are challenging, and it can fluctuate within the day, your 24 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever. So yeah, perseverance. Perseverance is a big thing. We need to persevere. We need to come to some form of acceptance, and we have to grow alongside COPD. We have to accept it. I always say acceptance don't need my approval, and it's an easy thing to say and a difficult thing to actually implement, because sometimes you just get fed up. You think, and then you start asking why, and then when I'm in the why mode, I say to myself, well, why not? Why not me? It is what it is. I have to accept it. I have got COPD. It's not the end of the world. I have to live and manage the best way I can with it. I've got everything set up to help me and support me with this illness. So in a way, it's a positive thing. There's always someone less fortunate than you out there, although we are living with it. But yeah, perseverance is a key aspect of living with COPD. Today's a good day. Today's a good breathing day today. And that's what I mean. When you have good breathing days, you think, oh yeah, it's good. It's real good. And then a flip of a switch, it's like, oh, I feel a bit ropey today. But I have to really remember, I did have, lung surgery, a procedure a few weeks ago. So I'm going to feel a bit ropey. I'm going to be a bit apprehensive. But today's a good day. And we have to take the good days, and we have to embrace the good days, because there's a lot of suffering along the way. I've learnt to live with the COPD. I've learnt to embrace it in a way, because it's a part of me. It always will be, unless it gets healed completely, which is an option. I believe it can be healed, but realistically, I have got a chronic condition, and is at stage 4. So, and I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely at peace with that, because I'm not being funny, I don't look ill, I don't look like I've got anything wrong with me, and I've got a blue badge, a disabled badge for my car, and it's funny, some of the looks sometimes I put the blue badge up, and some of the looks, and then what I do on purpose, I make a game out of it, then and then I'll stick the oxygen on, and then it's like, oh God, they probably feel bad, because they thought, what's this whippersnapper got blue badge? Why have you got a blue badge? You shouldn't have a blue badge. You don't look dead enough to have a blue badge. And it's true. Some of the judgment is absolutely unbelievable, but there are other illnesses where disabilities are invisible. You've got autism, mental health, it could be anything. People are so judgmental, it's unbelievable. Let people live and let live, innit? Why has he got a blue badge? Why? He don't look like he needs one. I do, believe me. I do need a blue badge. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for my blue badge and my disabled badge, and I'm grateful for my car, and I'm grateful for all the support I have around it. So it can be a real positive thing. It can be a real positive thing. We have to learn to take the rough with the smooth and the knocks along the way, because there's going to be knocks along the way. My ultimate thing is, maybe it's going to be eventuality. I don't know if it is, but a double lung transplant, and that's a massive thing to go through, and it's always in the back of my mind. It's always in the back of my mind, and I think there's a lot of fear. well, I know there's a lot of fear. Me thinking about going through that, you're swapping one illness for another. You know, there's a lot of risks involved in a double lung transplant. But yeah, I'll think about it a lot. I do a lot of research because maybe that will be my eventuality in the end. And that's a positive thing. You know, it's not going to be the worst case scenario. I'm thinking, well, I'm not sick enough to have a double lung transplant, but would it be better to have one when I'm a bit more fitter and younger and I'll be able to manage the operation and recovery better with rejection and stuff? Who knows? But then you think to yourself, oh, is it a death sentence? Like, oh, I've only got 5 years, which is a myth anyway, because people can live 5, 10, 15, 20 years with a double lung transplant. But then it can create other issues like kidney problems, diabetes, cancer, and all the, the medication you have to take to suppress your immune system because of rejection and stuff. It's a lot. It's a lot. And the recovery, the first 6 months to a year, the recovery process is very extreme. By the looks of things, I don't know because I've not had one, obviously, but I do think about that sometimes. I think about, the operation itself, after the operation, how I do think about it a lot. There's a lot of fear going on with the double lung transplant. So if anyone has had a double lung transplant and has got any real life information, just let me know in the comments below. And if you've got any advice, if you've got any tips or tricks, just let me know. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to come in here and have a little rant as I usually do, because I'm having a good day today and I feel in good spirits. My breathing's top notch today. Later on it might not be, but I'm just going to take every 1 minute at a time. I feel good, I feel enthusiastic, I feel motivated, I feel positive today. And that's what this illness is like. The other day I was at death's door and I was borderline suicidal. But now I feel, full of the joys of spring in the middle of winter. This is what COPD is. It's like ebbs and flows, mate, peaks and troughs. Did I say pigs and troughs or pigs and troughs? I don't even know what the saying is. I'm just rambling like a madman now. But yeah, I'll just leave it there anyway. And I'm going to do another video tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'll just make it up as I go along. So yeah, I'm having a good COPD day today. And I hope everyone's had a good day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.